Well, good day. I hope that you find yourself healthy and happy, looking forward to a bright future. Today we're going to talk about step one of the ClearVite program. Now, again, as I mentioned on the last video, for many of you, you skip this step, but I think it's important to note this because it is important, and for many people will have to repeat the ClearVite protocol, and although you may not have done this the first go round, you may be in a position where you can do it on the second go round. And again, for a lot of the folks that don't do this first step, I was really concerned that it might make things too difficult for you, and I wanted to start out a little bit easier. So let's talk about step one. It's called the modified fast. The first step of the program is a modified fast for 3 to 5 days. A minimum of 3 days is required for best results. During the fast, you don't take any supplements. You limit your dietary intake to a drink that's made up of freshly squeezed lemon and or lime juice with pulp and water, organic maple syrup, preferably grade B, and brewed green tea, which is optional. Take sips of the drink every 10 to 15 minutes throughout the day. You should expect to feel the need to urinate frequently, as you can imagine. Sipping the drink in this manner is critical for the success of this program. If you are insulin dependent or are on medications that don't allow you to start with step one, we'll of course start with step two, and many of you started for that reason as well. Any fast has to be conducted under the care of someone who's trained to walk you through that, which for you would be me. The drink consists of the following, and I mentioned them, but the juice and the pulp of lemons and or limes and maple syrup. Green tea can be added, as I mentioned, optionally. Exact proportions are really not that important and will likely be dictated by your particular taste. A general starting point that works for most people is a combination of approximately 10 lemons and or limes or both, and 2 to 4 tablespoons of this grade B maple syrup, and 5 to 6 green tea bags, which are of course brewed separately, per gallon of water. The program's rationale and the ingredients are as follows. The lemon and the lime juice. Many people who are seeking to support their metabolism or restore their health have a slight acidic nature. Lemons and limes may have an alkalizing effect on the body. The quantity of the lemon and the lime juice is not so important, nor is the ratio of lemons to limes. Freshly squeezed produce is definitely recommended during the program. Pre-squeezed or store-bought lemon juice may not have or produce the desired results. Organic is best, and we do recommend it, but it's not necessary. Now, where the maple syrup is concerned, people who are seeking to support a healthy blood sugar balance should support consistent and steady glucose levels to help support normal physiology. In addition to maple syrup, when sipped every 10 to 15 minutes, it provides the body with a steady supply of simple sugar that may help support healthy blood sugar levels. Helps you think more clearly. I've done the program and I found it to be very, very effective. If you fast with just water, for instance, it can be quite difficult, but this juice and this maple syrup support seems to make it a lot more doable for most folks. Now, if you deviate from taking sips every 10 to 15 minutes, there is a strong likelihood that your glucose levels will become erratic and thereby negate the benefits of the program. Therefore, it's crucial to start this program during a time when you won't have interruptions in your ability to sip the drink. So be sure to comply to that particular requirement. Additionally, organic grade B maple syrup is preferred over grade B, and I have found from a practical perspective, when you go to Walmart you can find grade A, but grade B is rarely there, so you may have to go to your local health food store. Now, the green tea compound is important. Compounds in green tea have been shown to support healthy serum triglyceride levels and healthy levels of liver lipids, both of which are associated with healthy metabolism. Organic green tea is recommended, but it's not necessary for the success of the program. And please note that hot green tea can be consumed at any point during the 3 to 5 day modified fast. Now, let's consider the goals of the fast. The primary goal of the program is to sip the lemon lime drink every 10 to 15 minutes to maintain a steady flow of glucose into the system. The secondary goal of the program is to minimize the intake of antigens. Antigens are things that you may be allergic to, or things excuse me, that may cause the immune system to react or overreact. Many times people seeking to support metabolic health or to restore health or restore healthy metabolic functions have overly sensitive immune systems or reactions to many food products. So it actually overreacts the Th2 aspect of your immune system. Completely eliminating food antigens may help calm these overreactive neuroendocrine immune system issues. If you truly become hungry to the point that you're ready to break the fast prematurely, you're permitted to eat one vegetable that you rarely eat. For some it may be Brussels sprouts, or it may be kale. You can eat them raw or steamed without any seasonings. This is to keep the antigenic load to a minimum during the modified fast and to maximize the benefits of the program. The strict limitation of food is important because you're trying to decrease the antigen load to your immune system. Many people who have their neuroendocrine immune system upregulated are sensitive to foods that they eat most often. That's why we want to add a vegetable, if you have to, that you don't eat frequently, because the chances of you being allergic to it are much less. The goal of the original 3 days is not to decrease calories, but rather to decrease the antigen load. The reason lemons and lime juice is used is due to its alkalizing properties, as we mentioned earlier. Now, if you're doing step 1, that should give you some real insight. Now, if not, remember, we may go back to this in the future, so the knowledge and the time is not wasted. I'm going to describe step 2 on the next video, but please be encouraged. Remember, great things are happening inside you. After the first 3 days, you should start feeling considerably better. The caffeine headache and a lot of the problems associated with detoxification are probably behind you, or you're getting close to that point. Remember to stay the course and fight the good fight. This program is vital to your ability to think clearly, to have the energy that you need to carry out your destiny. Thanks so much for your time and attention. God bless you and have a great day.